If you have been paying attention to the housing market in the recent years, I'm sure you've seen the rapid appreciation in housing prices. In this video, I will talk about the housing affordability, some good news for the US homeowners with negative equity, and home price predictions from Goldman Sachs and Zillow. It's Mary here from Mary CA Real Estate with Realty One Group West. Here's your real estate market update. Let's get into it. According to the National Association of Realtors, NAR, the housing affordability hit the lowest level since 2007. This chart shows that the percentage of households that can buy a median price home in America is currently at 34%, whereas only 15% of households can afford a home in California. Here is a bar chart comparing the Housing Affordability Index in the year 2012, where affordability was the highest to current time 2023. As you can see, the yellow bar shows in 2012, 77% of all households could afford a home in the US, while the blue bar shows only 34% of them can buy a home now. And 56% of people could buy a home in California in 2012, while only 15% of the people are financially able to buy in California now. Okay, to say in a different way, if 15% of people can afford to buy, then the other 85% of them cannot. In my opinion, this is a staggering number. To give you an idea of how much income a household would need to earn to qualify for a single-family home purchase, let's take a look at the chart minimum annual income required during affordability peak versus current. This chart compares minimum annual income required for a family to make a home purchase during the year 2012 versus 2023. In 2012, a family only needs $32,000 in annual income to afford a house, while that income needs to be $106,000 this year. That is a 233% change. Similarly, in California, back in 2012, a family annual earning of $56,000 was adequate to buy a house, but that income currently will need to be $221,000 in 2023. That is roughly a whopping 263% change in earnings in the time span of 11 years if you live in California and want to buy here. Did you get a 263% raise at work? This is sadly also the reason why many home buyers have been priced out of the housing market. These statistics are quite stressful, but there's some good news for the to-be home buyers for the upcoming years 2020-2024. So make sure to stick around till the end. As a matter of fact, home buyers haven't been able to catch a break even when mortgage interest rates spiked rapidly to 8% in the recent months. The high interest rates made it harder for buyers to buy and caused the real estate market to slow. Unfortunately, all these headwinds against home buyers still aren't able to stop the rise in housing prices in the US as a whole. Data from CoreLogic analysis shows that US home owners with mortgages have seen their equity increase by a total of $1.1 trillion since the third quarter of last year. That is a 6.8% gain year over year. On the other hand, negative equity declined by 8% this third quarter. What does this mean? This means the homeowners who pay more for the houses than the actual market values are no longer underwater. The houses have appreciated in price to be in positive equity. This is good news for those homeowners, but it doesn't make the buyers who have been sidelined by rising costs feel any better about the market condition. So I told you there would be some good news. Here it is. Zillow is predicting that more homes will come on the market next year. This increase in supply will relieve some supply strain and ease upward pressure on home prices. Zillow also expects home buying costs to flatten and perhaps fall 0.2% next year. I know you're probably thinking 0.2% drop in price is the same as nothing. And I agree with you. But hear me out. So while 0.2% is insignificant, interest rates are expected to drop as well. Currently, mortgage interest rate is sitting at around 7% for 30-year fixed and 6.5% for 15-year fixed. That's lower than the 8% interest rate just a month ago. So you might wonder how low interest rates will go. It's a very difficult task to predict what the Federal Reserve and the banks will do with interest rates. And it's absolutely beyond my pay grade to predict. I only sell real estate, remember? However, I can look at the CME Group FedWatch tool and tell you what the market is saying. So at this very moment, about 66% of the market is predicting the Fed will cut terminal rate by 25 basis points by March next year. That is a 0.25% cut in terminal rate. This should be a welcoming news for the to-be home buyers, as lower interest means lower mortgage payments. And if you're paying with cash, the interest rate won't affect you, so you won't have to worry about it. So I hear a few voices are saying, I'll just wait for the market to crash, then I'll buy. To be honest, I hope you are right, and I've been hoping for the same thing. But hoping isn't going to get me anywhere. Let's take a look at the Goldman Sachs forecast model for US home prices through 2027. Goldman Sachs is expecting the US home prices to rise 0.6% next year, 3.8% in 2025, 4.9% in 26, and 4.9% in 27. I will ask my home developer connection to build more houses, but that's all I can do. Unfortunately, I can only read data and sell houses. Okay, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the content. Feel free to reach out if you have any real estate questions. My name is Mary. If you like the content, please give it a like to help with the algorithm. Thank you very much for watching. Bye now.